arena in which they'll do battle is Inferno.
Inferno's going to be a damn good time. It's Wings Up mapped big, and it's for a damn reason, because Chinese CS on this map can get devastatingly dangerous. The thing about Wings Up, though, is we saw it yesterday. They came in with a plan and they wanted to execute it well, but let's have a look at what's going on here. OG, of course, getting their selection of sides, so they're going to be starting on the CT side, but you might not be able to tell that one with the push straight down mid. Wings Up here, ready and waiting with Glocks, though, and it's going to be a 3-for-2 trade.
What just happened, Mac? Blinking, you'll miss it all. But next is just trying to square that ledger. Took a ranged opportunity, but for the moment, Wings Up maintain that player advantage. So early exchanges, this is the aggression we were expecting. Just fast and explosive, looking to take those engagement. But Lan, he does go down, and now it's back to a 2v2. However, both of OG, they are slightly split across the map. They do have to regain that bomb at the bottom of Banana in clear sight of degster.
An awkward position to lose it, but at least they should be aware that OG are playing a 1-1 setup, so they can have themselves the man advantage if they swing onto either side, and it looks like A is going to be the path of least resistance for now. Nexa, missed opportunity from behind. Bingo. Great coverage there to get his friend up short, and now it's down to degster. He had a bit of a rough day at the office yesterday. Let's see how he's feeling in this 1-on-2.
Got a lot of territory to try and cover, a lot of angles to check. Doesn't have a kit, more importantly, so that will be a factor here. He finds an opening early pick, he's going to go for this, but the longer this takes... even better from ChildKing as he just puts the cap on that round. They take pistol Wings Up, and it was fast, it was aggressive, but when it came down to that broken play, they regrouped well, and they got themselves that round.
It's actually crazy how many Wings Up fans there are in the crowd right now. Everyone became big fans yesterday, and you can hear them. They're excited. They want to see an upset today against the arguable favourites for the competition coming into it, OG. Now, into the second, OG looks like they are going to go for the force here, so we'll see if Wings Up are ready for a couple of digs in the way.
Just some pistol resistance, but we know that in the right hands. I mean, this matchup, I expect both of these two teams to set this match alight with Deagles. So we know that Wings Up certainly can be crafty on the dig, but let's just see how OG are feeling on it today. That pop flash into Banana, perfectly timed, but Lan held the line. Commitment to the spray, and it just pays dividends. That Smoke's trying to buy OG some time, and I feel as though Wings Up would be silly to commit through that.
Hitting the brakes as well as the reverse stick, mate. ChildKing. He held top mid for so long, so Wings Up know that they can't go for the rotation at any given point. Degster with the dig here, not going to hit the mark this time. Nexa hidden in apartments, might just be able to make a move, dropping from above, finds one. But can he get some more? AK gets the upgrade, and he's looking for a line, gets that second. Big pick coming through from Fiku, but now it's down to ChildKing to try to stop Nexa from getting to sight and buying some extra time. Martin, of course, he's got that point play coming in through dig here. Looking to take contact, and we got the swing from ChildKing off the back of that one. So here it is, jiggling. Trying really hard not to give Nexa an in to the round. He's chipped down, he'll fall to the bomb eventually, and the time, it's ticked away a little too far now. Nexa rounds over for this man, but Martin wants to make sure there's no chance that AK goes into the next, so he'll swing forward and show the confidence that Wings Up are bringing into this best of three today.
Yeah, the way that they played that too was quite smart. They didn't have to all peek him. They didn't have to try and overplay that. It was just simple. Nexa had to get out of pit. That was where he's going to be able to do damage, but they were happy to just keep him there. He did show a glimmer of hope for them though, so he's done some damage. So it's not as though Wings Up have got this bolstered economy just yet, but we do have those Mac 10, so look for them to lead the charge early on. OG though, hoping these early airstrikes can net them something. But this is a faster approach from Wings Up. They are not messing around.
ChildKing. Not a hard clear cubby there. Next, they're going to be able to get one away there before he is going to be traded. Degster with the Zeus on sight. You heard it. You love to see it. Unless you're a Wings Up fan, because they are a man down at the moment. Flames in pit is going to be mollied into the open in just a moment. Gas doing work here, and the A site, it's open for business now, but OG, the two remaining members, they are hunting for some more damage this round.
Their buy was infinitely worse, OG, but the results seem to be a little bit closer now as Neofrag, as that AK has the reposition. However, Martin Just needs to find the timing, and the patience might be paid off here. Yes. Now Fiku, only with that deagle, he's just looking to maximize his investment.
Oh, lots of damage onto him. Round could be all done and dusted right here. Bomb planted there. The gas could survive in the pit, but it's not going to matter. Martin swinging. He'll pick up yet another final kill for the round. So there you have it. 3 in a row now. 4 wings up. A solid start to the series.
They've been kept very honest, though. That's the thing. OG have been doing quite some damage. Bringing it down to those 2v1 scenarios, both these last 2 rounds. So they have themselves a good chance here in this gun round. If they can stop that plant, they'll certainly be able to put a stop to the money. But wings up right now. They're looking good. They've got land on that AWP too. Seaside Inferno with that AWP can be a rough drop, so he's really got to try and make sure that he punishes OG for any mistakes that they're going to be making.
Molly's burning everywhere around apartments there.
The floor is lava.
Wings up, slowly gaining some of this map control. Flash through, but a good shot from degster, posted straight in the boiler.
Yeah, it looks as though wings up on the back of that banana picker just going to take some territory now. However, OG, they have got that rotator. He's deep in CT, and he was ready to just wait for that call. Back up B.
Ooh, retake util set coming through from OG. Not hard committing through. Now there's just that nade remaining over on the B side of things. So if wings up, you go for the execute here, they might find themselves a B site, but not for free.
Yeah, they could even double pump it too. They've got the util in time.
In comes the set. BQ Flames. What do the double F boys have for us here on site? Just waiting for a helping hand, but they're just going to be swinging dry. Holding down the fort like it ain't no thing. And Fiku just waits for that flash through. Bingo going to be tucked away at pool for the moment. Flames another, and there is almost nothing Bingo's going to be able to do here. Swung upon. Nexa, hungry for a couple of kills there, and OG, they crack that egg, and they've got their first round on the board.
The spacing from wings up in that wasn't quite enough to get any trades going whatsoever. It was well played from OG. They played their crossfire perfectly, and so that means that now wings up, as I said, they didn't get that bomb plant. Their money had been kept honest in previous rounds, so they're just going to have to go back to pistols. But we know that that doesn't necessarily mean that OG are out of the woods by any stretch of a margin. This is well played, just playing around that Molotov, a presumed spot that would be clear if your wings up.
Solid angles being held. Quick tactical, nice and early here for wings up. Crowd's filling up here. Guys, can I just get a vibe check? So, OG, who's the fans here? That's all right, that's all right. What about wings up? We feeling good about wings up today? Ooh.
Okay.
There you go. Oof. Love to see it, love to hear it. You'd love to be here too. Thanks, guys, for coming down. It's going to be a long day. The first, well, technically that first best of 3, we expected that to go for a couple of hours, but it only took 1. Jeez. Unfortunate.
Caught me napping.
But look, we've still got heaps of Counter-Strike. Got this best of 3, and it's going to be elongated again because we've got a quick tech pause coming through. So, you know, having a chat. Are you guys enjoying ESL Challenger DreamHack here? Yeah, good. That's all I want.
I think they can go a bit louder if they're enjoying it, though.
Well, that guy was.
That guy was?
Yeah. He was having a great time.
Who's enjoying ESL Challenger?
Yeah.
That's a bit better.
That's a bit better. I know I am. Yeah! All right, we're back, though. So, look, calm down, guys. Calm down. It's the S time.
It's Deagle time, though, if you're Lan and Martin and ChildKing. We've shown their prowess in previous rounds, so let's just see whether or not they can carve out something for themselves against OG. They've already taken some early territory. Looking to try and take these duels. ChildKing is very aggressive. Very aggressive. Some highlight clips out of these players for sure. Neofrag has got that advanced position. He's got the AWP of degster covering him.
Just waiting for the perfect moment to swing. Dexter's just holding, just waiting. And Wings Up, they're going to cancel and go somewhere else. So, dodging a bullet there, literally. And it looks like Wings Up, they're just going to be hopping around in apps. There's been no damage done. Not sure if it is just going to be a slow and sure round.
Don't think so. I was going to say, otherwise it's a
Quick
throwback
reset.
to CS 1.3, where everybody's just saving in spawn.
Yeah.
But look, this momentary pause just gives Wings Up a chance now to talk things over. How are they going to approach that round? Obviously, they're back on Deagles. Are they going to go for something aggressive? Have they recognised any aggression from OG that maybe they can capitalise on? Maybe they can punish. Maybe the overextensions and the peaks. We already see ChildKing. He was so aggressive at top mid, just looking for that fight. Keyboard's no good.
Or no. Fortunately, we do have our Chadmin there, Michaelis, ready to get that one sorted. Any Michaelis fans in the crowd? Yeah, good. He'll get us sorted shortly.
I get why they're getting rid of that keyboard, Mac.
Why?
It's because their spacing isn't quite right.
Okay.
Wings Up.
No one liked that, Jim.
I love it.
It was the flex. There's no camera on me, mate. I can't do it when the cameras aren't here, all right?
It needs
I
better
need to break
lighting
some
than
lenses.
this.
We'll stay warm. We'll start doing a couple of stretches. You know, oh, goddamn. Deep burn in my thigh.
Sorry. All right, Wings Up. Hopefully this isn't going to disrupt them too much, but OG will be just enjoying the downtime.
I need to quickly point out as well, this map is extremely important for Wings Up to have a shot in the series because I'm looking at OG's win rate on Ancient. They haven't lost it in the last 3 months and they've taken down some of the best teams in the world. So map 2 could be a quick one. Wings Up's win rate on Ancient isn't too good. And then if we make it to Mirage, we just get that rematch from yesterday. It's back to that best of 1 territory. So that'll be fun. Be a whole bunch of fun. You could see Wings Up brought their A game. OG managed to bring it back towards the end. A whole bunch of fun in those best of 1s yesterday.
Certainly was. It was a marathon day for you and I.
Yeah. And then a real quick best of 3 right at the end of the day to close the show. Same way to open today as well.
Yeah, the bookends to both those 2 days certainly a little bit faster than maybe we wanted them to be. All right, we shouldn't be too far away.
Yeah, hopefully not.
That keyboard's just been sent.
Does anyone in the crowd have anything to say? Does anyone have a keyboard? Ah, true. Someone run down the road, quickly grab him one, all right? We'll be back shortly. Looks like we have a replacement, ladies and gentlemen. Can I get an applause? Game shouldn't be too far away.
It's a wireless one.
Wings Up are loving all your enthusiasm, guys.
Oh, hang on. Is it Wings OP?
Wings Up. Oh.
That sign has
I
multiple
like
uses.
that.
I
That's
like
creative, my friend. Quickly, get on the camera while you can. It's going back to the players shortly.
it. Yeah, all right, guys. We're going to need to
God
keep the
damn,
energy
you're all
up.
so handsome. You're all so beautiful.
All right, Mac. We're going to need to get this energy back up in here after this tech pause. Get these players fired up. What have you got for us, Matt? Can you get the crowd going?
I will, but I just want to make sure the tech pause is done before I get him to yell again.
Use your
Still
crowd
momentarily.
sparingly.
Guys, this is your last chance for a while to get on camera, so do something funny. I know you're on the spot, but do something funny. Everyone stare at the camera, please. Thank you. Straight down the lens. See you later, because it's bloody game time. Can I get a bloody amen? There we are. All right, back into the action. Keyboards all fired up. And OG taking that last round. We're going to have a healthy buy into round 5. Wings up. Oh, it's not looking too good for him.
No, there's no opportunities here for OG early on. Neither wings up. You can see they pretty much run exactly to the same aggressive positions they had wings up. Nobody is over-aggressing. Nobody's over-peaking. I think they've got a very good idea of what's happening here for wings up. And Molly gets dropped, trying to buy some time, but no hard commitment from wings up through it just yet.
Piku. Couple of warning shots there over towards the wings up members in Banana. They have forced OG all the way back onto that B site and now just tearing it straight up arches. But Neofrag has a helping hand in Flames. And the crossfire, it's going to be a little bit too much for wings up to deal with. It's all down to ChildKing to get any financial damage done onto OG. And he's making a absolute ruckus in apartments.
There's nothing on offer for him. OG have just been so clean and clinical here that...
Oh, bit of timing maybe.
He's got to make some openings of his own. Can't quite find it. Degster digs in. And so, a nice clean round for OG on the back of what was a longer pause. We wonder how these teams generally fare out of the back of them, but OG keep things well on target. But now, wings up. What are we going to expect out of them? I expect a buy coming through, but with that AWP on land, they're really determined to try and make it work.
Well, into round 6 we go. Wings up. Decent buy here already. They ain't even going for that glass cannon. So we'll see if that one bites him in the behind or if it's going to be A-OK later on. But for now, not too much util going to be invested from wings up. Just that early arch smoke, but it's going to be traded with that mid smoke from OG. So bracket control still there at the moment. But OG, early 3-man setup over towards B using a whole plethora of utility just to late take this banana.
Yeah, I wonder whether or not wings up are going to try and filter towards A, bait out some more utility. They then have the option to shuffle back to B, knowing that there's quite likely not a lot left in the util belt. They're also quite deeply set here at A. Flames has been smoked off, but give it up bracket control. They have lost ChildKing in the process though, so making it difficult. They are going to back off towards B, so they've just baited out the utility at A. They know the utility's been spent at B, so they want to try and take these late engagements. They don't have a lot of utility on their own here, wings up, so gonna make this work with the flash. We know that their spacing on that last round was cut to pieces by that crossfire. OG have some time to try and set that up.
Yeah.
So this entry is actually going to be quite difficult now for wings up.
And Flames is rotated just in the nick of time again. However, he does no flashes to assist the players on site. You do have Neofrag there with one of his own, but this setup as well from OG worked so well before, and with 20 seconds on the clock, wings up leaving this real damn late. It looks like it may just be the full contact. One banger to send the boys in. Degster going to be blinded up by that one. And we've got a couple of entries, but it's answered back with 2 instantaneously. OG picking apart wings up like it ain't no thing. And Lan, no armor, no health. This man is running for his life.
Yeah, when you've got 2 flashes and a Molotov to try and cut apart a 4-player B stack, you've got limited opportunity. And OG, they had that one in the bag quite comfortably. So wings up though. They do save that AWP over. Hasn't had a lot of success with it though, Lan, so it's on OG who've been making minimal mistakes, showing minimal opportunity for that AWP to come into the game. And they're starting to build their bank up now. They've got that full belt of utility round after round after round. There's a lot to bleed out here for wings up, so back on pistols. However, OG have that util to deal with the aggression. So let's just see how they navigate these next few rounds, wings up.
The thing I was most impressed about from OG watching them yesterday is just how good they were at adapting to situations that, you know, weren't working for them, you know, round to round. And you can see that that's happened after those first 3. They knew exactly what they had to do. They've done their study overnight, getting ready for what wings up is going to throw at them. And are they going to be able to dodge this shot? I don't know if Lan's going to be able to spot the first angle over the top. Missed opportunity. But we shall see. Oh, second take. Not going to connect on Fiku. He's lucky to be alive there.
Re-smoked, and now they're actually going to leave Neofrag at the bottom. Oh, they decided to get him out of there, so I was questioning the thought process there, but now at least they've got a crossfire, so they can get overwhelmed by pistols though if they don't get themselves a few early openers here. So Neofrag's really got to go ballistic.
There's a little old spray down, trade through coming in from Fiku. And he's got that molly to buy some extra time as well. You've got degster looking to join the fray from CT, but wings up. They've managed to retrieve the AK, so there's a second gun to utilise here, second primary weapon. And Gas is hoping to maybe find an angle, but with 20 on the clock, tucking away here into Yaps. Looks like the save could be on, so see if this one works out. Lan, with this AWP, has not managed to get too much work done so far. And OG, they've got a little bit of money to work with, so they're going to go for the late round hunt, try to get a kill after time. Martin is going to be able to pick one off. He's spotted. The second man not found. So OG will take the lead, 4-3 here at ESL Challenger Melbourne.
Yeah, that round was a bit of a fizzer as far as like action was concerned. But the objective there for Wings Up was to try and get themselves a weapon into the next. So they're able to string together a buy on the back of that. As that loss bonus really did cover them. They've got really decent utility given that they haven't had a lot of opportunity in the last few rounds. So the bank continues to build for OG. And as we said, they've really got to find a way through this plethora of utility that they now possess. Degster, super aggressive angle, unsupported, but confident that there's no one peeking mid, so he's able to find Bingo early on, and that gets away unpunished.
Where to from here for Wings Up, huh? Man down. It's already been tough for them, and they've got no map control at all. ChildKing again. He's been spotted so many times trying to come out of Boiler, but this time OG, they're going to start to turtle up on the A slot already. You've got Degster dropping back towards Moto, the two-man set up in pit, which is going to be so tough for Wings Up to break. They have no mollies to even flush out that pit area either, so looks like they're going to go up the arch instead. They've got two men here ready and waiting, looking to contact back towards the top of mid. Flash comes through, but it's useless for one. ChildKing close enough to trade, and he's almost going to be able to snag a Degster as well. He will. Flames now reaggressing at Dig at the same time makes things that much more difficult. Drops the molly with 40 seconds to buy some extra time. ChildKing not spotted there.
Okay.
The smoke of the molly keeps him alive. And Neofrag is going to take down his teammate. So now it's this 1-on-3 scenario. And ChildKing does not have a lot of time to play with.
No, they tried to take the fight over to Neofrag at Banana, but ChildKing, that Molotov actually blocked him from getting the bomb too. So really did filter them into just trying to take the jewels that they had in front of them. But, okay, ChildKing could still explode in this round, and now he's able to get to sight, so Flames might not reaggress here.
Looking pretty damn good here. Minimal time to get that bomb planted, but he will. OG showing some respect, not rushing onto the site there, but Flames just hits him with the wide swing, takes his head right off. And OG, they're going to defuse for a fifth.
That's total commitment from Flames too, because he loses that, sets up ChildKing for a massive 3v1, and that's not the sort of round you want to be dropping to Wings Up. So, Wings Up though, had their work cut out for them. OG had the perfect read. They had Neofrag just at the top of Banana. He had all the info. They filtered 4 players over to A. Wings Up took the fight still. And if it wasn't for ChildKing just taking control of Arch here, they probably wouldn't have had a look into the round. So, pretty much had to do the job almost entirely on his lonesome.
Yeah.
For them to take that, but OG certainly making the better reads on that CT side for the moment. And we're seeing more buys coming out as that loss bonus starts to really tick over for Wings Up. But
also bomb plant too, so.
Yeah, it's money. Money
for days, maybe not for long. App setup coming through here. Nexa just waiting for that light room bust. Gas could be walking into his grave. He's found a good timing. His Degster has just fallen off the line. Looks like OG, towards that minute 20 mark, decide to just fall off of mid instead, expecting this mid bust. And look at that. Big kills coming in through the smoke there. Flames with the spam. Degster on the reaggression. Playing a dangerous damn game. And he's going to go down as well. Gas couldn't make his way out of the smoke in time to help out anyone. And Fiku, single man at B, picks up that second kill. Bingo here to trade. And we're down to a 2-on-2. It's absolutely chaotic right now. And Wings Up still haven't decided which site they're going to.
And this has given OG just a moment to try and regroup. You've got Flames over in CT Spawn who will make his way over to Library so they can at least try and cover some of this map. But for the moment, the CTs are actually going to remain split. So it's on Wings Up to make these entries work. And now it's telegraphed to Mac. They're hitting A.
Oh, Molly ticks him, and it's enough to force him into the fight, and he'll win that as well. 2 easy picks coming through from Nexa and a big round for OG. That is now 6 in a row for them here in the first half. Wings Up, it's been a while since they've had one.
They've certainly had their feathers ruffled, that's for sure, Mac. But as far as OG are concerned, momentum on that CT side is exactly what you need, particularly on a map like Inferno. As we said, this is Wings Up pick.
Yeah.
So the T side is where they get to control the tempo the most. So right now, they haven't actually had the opportunity to dictate the tempo. They've just had to deal with a lot of CT utility in the early round, try and bait that out, and then play in the mid to late round. So as far as they're concerned, it has been probably a slower match than they'd like to play. Probably a slower match than they're used to as well. As we know, Asian Counter-Strike, Inferno is a massive staple in that region.
Well, into the 10th, let's see what Wings Up can do just with a pistol bite. We've got some decent util to work with here, but OG have felt untouchable for the last couple of rounds. Their economy's looking pretty damn stable right now too. At least another buy if they lose one. Wings Up just playing with fire again.
You got to rate it though. Can't play with too much respect. You've got to just play your own natural game. That's exactly what Wings Up are trying to do. They're not trying to cater to OG. They're certainly going to be buoyed by the confidence that we saw, in that match they had yesterday on Mirage. Should it go to that in this best of 3? They know that they've got the ticker to take it.
OG are all over this.
They have
watched a couple of demos and they are knowing exactly what Wings Up are about to throw at them as well. Look at this position from Flames. He is in the clutch position, but second flash over the top is good enough to buy some extra time, but it's not enough to buy the space. They need to get those kills, and that's not what they're doing right now. OG are tearing Wings Up apart on these pistols.
Yeah, Martin's been spotted too, so there's nothing on offer for them. They've lost the bomb. Martin might be able to pick up a kill or two, but I mean, even as far as punching a hole in the economy, you can't do that. Right now, Wings Up have been center punched out of that round. The faster change in tempo has only really come on some of these force rounds, but there we go. Just cleaned up. OG are playing just simple fundamental CS on that CT side, and it's working for them. Even though Wings Up are trying to bait out a lot of the utility early on in the piece, the crossfires that they're able to set, the reads that they're making as well, Wings Up just not being able to find the timing that they need.
Into round 11. Legs 11. Anyone have that on their bingo card? No? No one? Okay. Let's see where Wings Up decide they want to go. Looking for this mid-round mid-control again. Just waiting for the util to be wasted from OG. Flashes through, no eyes on the prize for now. OG forced back and expecting maybe an apps bust again. We'll see if Dexter gets caught here. He's blinded for the moment, but him and Nexa again are just teaming up to stop this short push like it ain't nothing. Wings Up just keep on trying to force their way through this crossfire, but it's just costing them so damn much. Martin, he's taken one head and a second. Crisp shots, but too many OG members to get past. Rotations were too strong. And so was the aim. OG looking so good at the moment.
They just can't get past Nexa in the pit. Got to get that dust out of the laser. Got to shake this dust for the moment because Wings Up really aren't finding anything. They haven't been able to dismantle that crossfire coming up through Diggity, but as far as Nexa is concerned, man, he's having a field day. They're just sending it into him. And he's proving to be quite unstoppable. They haven't been able to remove him from pit. They haven't been able to deal with him at balcony. So A really is a bit of a stronghold for them. And again, they're just running that gauntlet. Degster goes, again, unchecked, very aggressive with the pick, but Neofrag, they find that opening. Martin, he's taken everything out of B, and they've got an opening into this finally.
Individual performance may be what it's going to take for Wings Up to get sights like this, but the round isn't over just yet. Martin can't do it all himself on 3 HP. He's found those 2 kills. Bingo and ChildKing here as well. Big flash, and he's found another. Nade, though, is going to be the nail in the coffin. ChildKing tucked away in the corner. Won't swing just yet, looking for a timing. Barrel coming through there, the silencer. Little Pinocchio from nexa there, and it's all down to Degster in the 1-on-2. Thinking about just saving here, though. He's hoping that Wings Up try to make their way off site, but he knows if he does this financial damage to both of them, they're going to be looking for a little bit more in the next. Big shot out of ChildKing, and there's the 4th for Wings Up.
Martin, new keyboard, new man. Absolutely punishing them on that round too.
He just took, 7 rounds to warm up those keys. But here he is.
He took 7 rounds to wear out the other keys, so you already know he's putting in the work mechanically. More of that is what is needed for Wings Up, just punishing. But now they've got an expectation of the timing of the CTs and the separation.
Oh, momentum change. Look at this, though. Bingo right up here. And they just want that top banana control. You can see that choke smoke towards the B site. It's just to stop the CTs from going for a retake setup straight away. But OG, they've got the numbers here for now.
Yep, and Wings Up are starting to group up. All their eggs are in this basket. Oh, that Molotov's going to really be a cat amongst the pigeons. The aggression on the back of it. Just a grenade. That is huge util damage.
Oh, yeah. BQ's setting up the retake util now, so there's more coming. Flash in. Oh, dink on the line. And Wings Up have not been able to see any of these OG members, and they've lost so much health already. Utility damage stats are going to be looking damn good. Neofrag, he's going through with the flash. But the first kill finally coming through from Wings Up, and they're trying to make their way to site. But the rotations from OG, they already happened. And Fiku, he's called that he's heard that rotation out of Banana. So you can see Degster has started to edge back towards the A side of things. ChildKing drawing more attention again. Just not missing much here.
No, they've even gone potentially for this A-Rap, and depending on what ChildKing's doing, he's just able to really punish them. Now, nexa, again, he's in this pit. This is his stronghold, but they haven't got control of it until Lan finally steps in on 7 HP. And so OG, they've only got numbers over towards B, and they've got no idea where ChildKing is. They know he's around somewhere, so their path for any particular retake is not on. So that is a well-played round from Wings Up. Early aggression in Banana. I thought they were taking way too much util damage for my liking, but
look at the health, Jim.
Yeah.
It was like single digits on 2 of them. Gas with 21, Martin 33. There's nothing there. And they got to get out of dodge to survive to this explosion. But that is going to be 5 on the board for Wings Up. Stringing a couple together and finally gaining some momentum here in the first half of Inferno.
Nex is having a field day in that pit, though. That remains a fact.
I want to cheer as well, but I don't want to be biased, guys. I just want to point that out. Let's go, Wings After. Hopefully that didn't come through on stream. I'll lose my job. Either way, it's looking pretty good at the moment. I think 5 on the T side isn't too bad. If they can make this an 8-7 affair, we've got a game on our hands, Jim.
Yeah, and that's probably par for the course too on Inferno, so we know that they can do damage. And this is a real opportunity too. If they can just take this round, Wings Up, they really put OG in an awkward position for the remaining round of the half. So it has real benefit to them if they do take it. And again, ChildKing is just keeping them so honest here at the top of mid. They haven't had a lot of early opportunity, but that doesn't necessarily sway degster away from taking late picks. We've seen him just, again, aggress solo and have some success. So they need to be wary of that. OG have punished.
Oh, Neo frag. Blinded. Finishes off the second. Bingo goes bust. Wings up now. Looking for a little bit of revenge here over towards the B site of Inferno. Big retake flash comes through, and Neo frag again single-handedly picking Wings Up apart. At least ChildKing's still here lurking towards A, but he hasn't found any form of entry just yet. Smoke towards CT. Baits out some more util from OG. And they've got more to use in the long run too. So Wings Up, they're not going to win the round in that regard.
They're just looking for some extra utility here around Banana to see what they can put together. If they can try and isolate a duel or two. We know ChildKing and both LAN are quite sharp. Ooh. So Molotov will block the path. Fiku standing strong under the guise of the Molotov, but that is pretty much it. They get absolutely obliterated in that attempt to take B. So really strong fundamentals there. Neo frag, impenetrable at B.
Let's see what changes going into the next. Neo frag with a belter of a round. So much work here with the M4. It might have less bullets now, but it's still looking so damn good.
It's the perfect weapon to play around any sort of smoke or Molotov. And they're just playing it to perfection right now. Again, a lot of util being dumped out early on by OG. Banana is literally all to play for. There's no contest there from Wings Up. They don't have a lot of util either, but this is a faster commitment towards A. They're still going to get nexa out of pit though. Let's just see how this works.
Is so damn blind, but he's body blocked that smoke, so he's still able to fight around that mid area. Will be answered by one for Martin, but up dig they come, and Bingo, he's going to crack things open here. Nexa, he has been so solid from pit, but he hasn't got a kill this time. But how's the timing? Neo frag had a big round before, and he's looking to follow through with another. ChildKing waiting on the perfect time to reveal his position. And he might be able to find a couple coming through. Diggity, there's the first, but no! He's whipped the spray through the smoke, takes Neo frag's head right off, and Fiku's trying to deal with him. But ChildKing's just going to do the whole damn thing himself until degster shows up to the party. Gas needs to follow up, and he will on 2 HP. And there it is. 6 finally found for Wings Up. We have a game, but we've also got a halftime break to get through. Ladies and gents, go rehydrate yourselves. You'll need it for the second half.
Give me some clarity. First time that we met not long ago. Before you had to get back on the road. We spend every second of the day together. I remember when we talked till 3 a.m. Driving around in town in your old van. Tell stories about who we used to be. Why don't we speak? I'm running circles. Since you're in my life, I can get no sleep. If you give me a sign, I'll be yours to keep. Just wanna say you're mine and make history. Cause I've been playing blind, wasting all this time, yeah, I need clarity. Give me some clarity.
A full arena is a sight for sore eyes, and I love seeing every single one of you here in Rod Laver Arena. ESL Challenger Melbourne. It is popping off down here today. Get in here if you're not down here. Go buy those DreamHack tickets. But this match in particular, Wings up, 6 rounds now, going into the second half. They are looking like they are in it to win it, and they need to win this map to take us to 3, because Ancient, map 2, it's going to be a dangerous affair.
Yeah, they're going to need to step into this Wings up. They're hopefully not to be clucked with. There's OG now on that T side, filtering through just contact play into apartments here. ChildKing gets the first sniff, but are they going to progress? And it looks as though he's going to be in for some action.
OG waiting for the moment. Flash is coming through. ChildKing, great positioning to dodge that flash and pick a couple of heads off. On the way into pit, has to go for the reload. Scores from Glock, but it's not going to be enough. Degster now picking up a quick one. Neo frag as well, and that's going to be the A site open for business. 3-on-3 for the retake, and Wings up. They're getting postured.
That was a lot of action in it. So many seconds back. Had you sounded like it was a meat raffle, mate, but let's just see whether or not this retake is on. They've got good grouping. They do have that kit on bingo, so it's now just about isolating these crossfires as that piece of utility signals the entry, but it is the denial from OG thus far. Bingo tanked every bit of damage that he could, but solid round, simple contact play out of OG, and that gets things started in the second half.
Also gets them into the double digits, 10-6. Wings up. It's a dangerous decision if you want to force in the second. Although Inferno, it is a map to do it. Close range angles, pistols can be very, very effective. But into the next, it looks like, is the plan. So a couple of rifles. We'll see what they can do here, though, with just the default pistols, 1 dig, 1 P250, and OG bringing plenty of firepower to the party.
Certainly are. Trying to use all that utility to space everything out nicely. Clearing all those angles. Just the second wave now, you would suspect, is they're probably just going to send the Mac 10 in for a bit of info.
Ooh. Boost up. Wings up.
Oh.
Plenty of players here. They're going to have to go for the reboost again. Degster cracking heads over towards the coffins there. Land has his P250, but he's missed the opportunity. And there's a good amount of damage coming through here for Wings up, but it's not enough to net a kill just yet. And it's all down to ChildKing to find anything in the round. But OG, they're going to be happy as Larry with this one.
ChildKing's in a different postcode right now, so I don't know what's on offer for him. And not even going.
I just watched someone open... Was it a knife? Oh, they just opened a case. But look, good job, guys. Good job.
Was it good?
What color was it? Red? Pink? Beautiful. We've got case openings in the crowd down here at ESL Challenger Melbourne. If you want to be involved, jump up in the midsection. You can watch the guy with the laptop. Good job. Anyway, OG.
It's a bit of a vice, isn't it, Matt?
Get over to 11.
Mate, I've cracked so many cases. Call me Sherlock Holmes.
I'm proud of you guys. You guys are funny. You guys are great. 5-round lead now for OG. And Wings up. First gun round for the half. Let's see if they can put a stop to OG's rampage and fight their way into the game in the second half.
They don't have a lot of util to use. But Lan is just backing this flash to come through. It never came through with the timing, so easily dismantled. OG are just stomping their way through. Unless Bingo can punch some numbers, not to be the case.
Shot. Coming through from Degster there. And it looks like Wings up. They are just popping the save straight away. Otherwise, they'll have absolutely nothing going into the next round. And OG, they know it. How heavy on the hunt they are already. 5 alive. This is already, Jim, starting to become danger territory. 5 alive in the last round. If they keep everyone alive here, that money is just building and building, and it ain't going to stop.
Yeah, and these weapons now that they've got, they're going to try and maximise what they can with that Mac 10. the bonus round attempt here. They're really going to punish Wings Up. This is not good for their CT side. Fiku can't find anything, luckily. They do just keep everything strong held up in construction. That is a strong round for OG, but Wings Up, they do retain 2 weapons, so at least they've got some options here. What have they got at their disposal, though, in terms of the rest of the arsenal? It's not liking the way that, unfortunately, Wings Up got run over so easily at top mid. They just missed that timing on that flash to top of brackets, and that unfortunately just left land in no man's land.
ChildKing ready. Pop flash the boys back in after that banana control was taken, but OG playing real deep, expecting some aggression coming through from Wings Up, but the banana util keeps coming forward. Molly there. Almost going to finish off land. Nexa has so much confidence going in there, but Gas with the M4 is going to be able to do some work. Land still tucked away here at the sandbags. Easy. Not going to be good enough for 2, but degster, he is here to save the day for OG. Wings Up. Their plans are foiled.
Yeah, both their weapons dropped at the top of banana too, so ChildKing will be lurking around to see what he can take. So if they do go the way of A, which is quite the possibility now, as they do start to filter through, he may choose to pick something up to try and save out into the next round, but a lot of work to do for Bingo here at the A bomb site. So he'll have his work cut out for him. OG are just opting to group together, try and cover as many angles as possible.
Bingo looking for a lineup here, and he's not going to find it. That should be the round right there. Flames, great coverage, clearing all those corners. And OG on for a 13th already in the bag. Looking like this could be a short second half. Wings Up can't get something working shortly. They will be going into another gun round, into the next, and OG, they don't want ChildKing carry this M4 across. He could be in trouble here. BQ with the Mac 10, hard clearing the corners, and he's just moving too fast. Little nuisance there. Big wide swing. One deagle shot is not going to miss. Hit that one.
He put a lot of pressure on himself. Way too much pressure on himself by choosing to go with the deagle instead of the M4, but let's just see now. Wings Up, as we have seen. Haven't had a lot of success, but they put land on that AWP now on the CT side. Having a rough game, but hopefully now on the CT side with the AWP, you can start to carve out something. Early util. Early util. It's extinguished.
Free smoke coming through, and Wings Up. They have banana control for the moment, but look, they've used 3 smokes within the first 10 seconds of the round, so util real damn thin. They're trying to pick up the pace here. And OG, happy just to sit back and let all that util get thinned.
Yeah, they've used a fair chunk of it, Wings Up. Just in those early opening exchanges for what is only just a trickle of damage on to everybody, bar Neo frag. So, it really is just OG going dark, making the contact plays, hoping maybe they can even catch out. Wings Up trying to go aggressive themselves, so setting up for that A-Rap.
Set smokes coming through. See how the take works for OG. Wings Up still have some flashes to play with, setting up for the retake. Smoke towards apps just to buy some extra time. Allow land to post in towards dig, but from there we see this rap start to come through. Nexa looking to make it around the wall play. Gas going to be able to stop this banana hit from coming through just for the nick of time. Martin. Oh, ChildKing falls. The Nexa has done his job perfectly, but the B-side defenders, they're going to start to thin out as well. It's Fiku, degster, both of them teaming up, and that's going to be the B-side. Open for business now. Bingo and Lan. They've already had half the job done for them. Not much else remaining on the remaining OG members. Lan is going to cop a bit of a hit through the wall there. Him and Bingo coming from the same position. Resmoke towards CT. By time for Nexa, who's within an inch of his life. degster moving.
Okay.
Inaccuracy a factor, and now Bingo is looking for this one. There's plenty of time to go for the retake. Fiku tucked away over towards Con now, and next waiting for the moment to slide through. Lando not going to miss that one, and Fiku needs to try to save the day for OG. Defuse starting to come through. 3, 2, 1. Bingo with the coverage, and Wings Up aren't out of the game yet.
I was honestly not hopeful for that retake. It was not looking good. It was dire. However, a little bit of faith and very minimal util. They actually managed to bait out OG quite well. I actually thought OG may have made a few mistakes there in the post plant. Didn't peak together. It could have easily overwhelmed Wings Up, but that is a round that they desperately needed. They keep 2 alive. They keep that AWP in play, so really could have thrown their own economy out the window had they gone for that and not won.
Change in pace. Coming through instantly for OG. Really wanted a little bit of banana control. Flash got gas back to safety here. We'll see if ChildKing can get across to the B site in time, because it looks like OG are looking to go all in. Molly's buying some time towards B site choke. The smoke's just not coming through. There's the first entry. Neo frag, blinded by his teammate, will fall for a moment. Wings Up, they're not investing an extra member yet towards the B side of things. Martin going to be playing here from New Box. ChildKing, headshots found, teaming up to stop this push, and it's all down to Fiku in a 1-on-4 to have any shot in the round. But Wings Up really finding their feet just when it was necessary.
Starting to get their tail up, I would say, Mac, is probably how I would describe them. A lot of work now for Fiku. Can do some damage to the economy, though, so that's certainly in the equation. They can buy into the next round, so grenade actually just shy. I love it. I love how the grenade can just land practically next to him and do nothing. CSGO. Fiku. If he manages to catch anybody who gets a little bit too adventurous, he can do some economic damage, but they push and don't check.
No chance. A little bit of damage to that CT economy, but Wings Up with 8 now. Trailing by 5. Still a world away from taking to their map selection. But a big hold on the B site. Martin and ChildKing teaming up. Create a devastating duo. Into around 22. We've got another successful one. Case opening. Congratulations, guys. I'm proud of you. They'll be here all day, guys. Come down. Well, banana control, OG, they want it. They've invested a bunch of util already. Flames finding an opening. An aggressive ChildKing at the top of mid. Now OG still hanging around towards banana, but looking to put some pressure towards apps as well.
Not the pick you want to be losing early on.
No.
Trying to bait out now some utility and maybe a rotator over towards that B bomb site.
Flash towards mid.
So Wings Up haven't budged at all. They're stacking A here.
They're just inconsistently using utility just to try to gain any extra info possible, hoping that it leads to a pick. And it looks like there's just going to be this fake sold over towards A side of things, and then the bomb will go towards B. If the pick comes through. Martin, he has been left that util. They can constantly recycle. Another smoke can come through. 30 seconds if he drops that one, and has the helping hand of gas starting to rotate over. It's looking like it could work out. And the entries not going to work out for OG. Not going to work towards the A side of things either. And Wings Up are firing up. Bingo. Doing work there. And we will see OG with 10 seconds to plant. degster and nexa need to crack the entries. They need to crack the crossfire, and that's not going to work initially. 4 seconds to plant, and degster just decides to save, but he's not going to be given the opportunity.
Big round from Wings Up. Under pressure too, but I feel as though they're actually starting to put a lot of pressure on OG. They're making a few mistakes here. OG, they're running down that timer. They tried to have that double pump going.
Let's go, wings up.
I think that's what they're saying.
Let's go, wings up. I just want to jump in the crowd, but I can't because I'm working. I just want to be there.
That'll be later.
Oh yeah, a couple of OG fans. Hit
There's
back.
a few. There's a couple.
All right, guys. I want to see your biggest flex next time, not right now. You lost the opportunity. I was too slow. You were too slow. Got a little pause coming through, of course, but look, wings up. Starting to pick up that pace when they need to. And on the CT side, look, keeping the rounds clean is so damn important. They have a little buffer in terms of that economy to play around if things go wrong here and there, but ChildKing, he's getting right up in the grills at OG, trying to send a message.
It's just no respect on the anti-eco. I love it. It's total disregard. He's just trying to lay down the law. But needs to be careful. Doesn't want to take too much more damage, to be honest, to give away his life cheaply.
Yeah.
Playing a bit of a dangerous game here with Flames. Like a moth to the flames, he's just trying to take that duel. But OG have now grouped up. Going to angry mob their way into A here. Oh.
That's enough to help out ChildKing here, who just gets the ace. First one I've bloody seen. Big round coming through from him here. Should I let the crowd know it was up against pistols?
No.
It was up against an eco? Or does it not matter?
Doesn't matter. When you look at the scoreboard, doesn't matter. They keep it clean, and it's exactly what Wings Up needs to bring up those double digits. We have OG back on weapons now, so this is where the metal is tested.
Gas getting right up in their grills now. Aggression, reaping rewards for Wings Up. That's going to be Neofrag out of the equation. He's been pretty solid on the rifle so far for OG today, especially in the second half. OG just progressively taking parts of the map. Apps now in their hands. It looks like they're putting their eyes towards top mid as well. Molly towards dig, smoke towards arch, flash through. And Wings Up. Looking like we might see them try to play retake. Land just posted in pit. Land rather, sorry, over towards dig. And Martin ready to drop this smoke at any given moment. Oh, the double peek is looking so damn good. Gas. He's having a round. Got three of his own. He's damn low now, and he will barely get away before the boost comes out over the logs.
Doesn't matter. They maintain a strong player advantage. So that now puts OG in a precarious position, otherwise known as a pickle. So they are just going to save this out.
20 seconds. That's a big game time.
Right, OG. They are not having too much luck at the moment, but I mean, Wings Up, you've got to give full credit to them. They're playing the CT side aggressively. They're putting a lot of utility down, but they're also capitalising on it too. So the crossfires are quite strong.
They're just doing work, Jim. They're doing a whole bunch of work. Let's look at that ace again as well. ChildKing taking names. Plenty of them. 5 to be exact. That was some big work done. Now, I know the boys earlier, they got you to give us your best chicken impressions. I thought that was kind of weird. But we like goats around this part, so can I hear your best goat impression?
You got to coordinate it, Mac. You got to give them on 3.
That was like a screaming goat. I was thinking more like a, you know, one of those. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, beautiful. That was pretty close. I've got some Tyloo fans in the crowd. They're not even here.
No, but Tyloo fans are everywhere.
But look,
like
we're happy to have you here.
Just waiting for the random South guy.
I'll check with my superiors.
Look at this, OG. They've tried to force the issue now. They've drained all their money. The utility belt is not that deep, so they're going to just try and bait out as much as they can. I expect this round to be a little bit faster because the longer this round goes...
Oh, the confidence, Jim. From Gas right now, he's feeling it. He's the king of bloody banana, and he's looking for a little more. Man's not done. He's got supportive utility constantly coming through, but so is Flames going straight through the smoke. And it's only for one. Martin there, helping out Gas, lending the hand. And Wings Up still find themselves with a man advantage after that chaotic take at Banana.
That was just pure chaos. Master of chaos, Gas. Still maintain player advantage, but they've only got that one player over towards B here. So without that, great shot from Land. But I was going to say, without that depth of utility, their options are really limited, OG. So they're just going to walk into choke points individually to see whether or not they can catch some timing. But it's all on Nexa, who's been fantastic for OG. But 1v4 with a Galil and only a single smoke. Kind of feel as though Wings Up have done enough, but...
Well, Nexa did drop 30 against them yesterday. He's got to pick up the pace if he wants to do it today. And this was the kind of round where you want it to happen, and the Galil in hand can be dangerous, but it's not enough to take down Bingo. Crossfire works well. Bingo swings off the contact, and there you have it. Wings Up. 1 round behind OG now. We have a game.
Keeping 3 players alive too when they're winning. Here we go. That's a bit of action.
Ooh. Great shoulder movements, boys.
That is.
That's an exercise.
That's a page out of your book, Mac. I've seen you on TikTok.
Don't go there. Not today. Well, OG looking to just go dry. Up Banana straight through now and picking up that pace. The pistols might be enough. It looks like Wings Up, though. They are ready and waiting with open arms. And it's looking at damn good for another round. This could be the equalizer. Nexa from behind at least gets one with the P250. M4 in hand and might have a shot. He's just going to keep going forward, looking to take down some more Wings Up members. But it's not going to happen today. And we have a 13-round tie between Wings Up and OG. 4 rounds left here in regulation. And it is anyone's map.
Where there's smoke, there's gas, but Flames was the one trying to do all the damage, so Wings Up, draw up. And I feel as though that's got the crowd back involved as well, so Wings Up getting up means a more active crowd. I think it's safe to say they sway that way. But OG, how do they regain momentum? How do they wrestle control? They were so constricting in the way they were playing on CT side. They had total control of the game, but OG have just lost their stride a little.
A swing round. OG have that round loss bonus slightly worked up at the moment. So the pressure really is on Wings Up, but they have cash for days after a couple of clean rounds themselves. See if they can keep it together. This is the point yesterday where we saw a couple of teams who were almost going to pull off those upsets start to trip over their own feet. We'll see if anything has changed going into day 2. ESL Challenger Melbourne. Land is ready and waiting. Hosted couldn't see a thing, but it didn't damn matter. And the spacing from OG just wasn't there to go for the instant trade. Had to make their way out of Boiler. ChildKing, placement on the molly. Timing starting to come through. He's here all on his lonesome, though. Flash for himself just to get away. And with the numbers advantage, he knows he doesn't want to throw that away.
Util from Wings Up right now, the support is fantastic. They're throwing those pieces of util that are just either getting their players out of position or actually doing damage to try and punish anyone who's looking for a trade. So Wings Up now. They got a lot of pressure going into this round. Land just gets dinked a little. Now he's back into the site, so he's making it his own. Bingo combined.
Beautifully done.
Land holds and Wings Up are fired up. And that is the round lead. And as you said, a massive swing round, Mac. OG, what have they got to work with now? I suspect nothing.
Well, they've got no bomb plant. They've got round loss bonus, so we
That's
are
about it.
going to see at least a couple of pistols at the, worst case scenario. Best case, you might have a force. We'll see if OG want to try to stop the idea of overtime, or if they back themselves enough just using the pistols. Ooh. I need to get a vibe check, guys. OG fans, quickly. How you feeling? Oh, that's quiet. That's quiet. What about you, Wings Up? Polar opposites right now.
Yeah, certainly sensing that. They know they don't want to blink. You don't want to miss anything,
stoked, mate. Look at him. Give him some more camera time.
Man, this is pretty dire for OG.
Oh, what a shot. Dink for dink. But one of those was an AWP.
Yeah. Now we're looking at OG here, who could be putting some pressure on A on the back of that. So certainly not out of the woods just yet. That A lands weak now, so he needs to be careful. He's going to get overwhelmed, and that's going to put pressure on A.
Huge shot coming through, though, to stop the rush for the moment. OG, 2 men down, and they know lands low. That dink came through earlier, but he's just bought so much time. He's feeling it. Gassed as well, already rotating in towards Library. And as the smoke fades, that's going to be a huge amount of info. 4 Wings Up to play around, but OG starting to walk towards the choke here. It's short. Going to make their way through, but again, this crossfire that we've seen be so successful for Wings Up needs to hold strong if they want to find a 15th round. Molly towards Big Pit OG. Time still favouring them. They need to start to get a wriggle on, and that's going to happen right now. Bingo dancing around the pole and just drawing all the attention for ChildKing to tear him to pieces. Bingo with another. And we have Wings Up on 15 rounds. 2 match points to play with. And OG, they need to take this to OT if they want a dub.
They have not been able to dethrone ChildKing whatsoever. That pit is his throne. And they have made it known that getting into A for OG is not going to be easy. There was no utility to work with. This is it for OG. Everything. All of their eggs are in this basket.
Neo frag. Lined it at the perfect moment. The pieces of the puzzle all falling into place right now. 4 Wings Up, at least on map 1. Land strikes as well, and OG are tripping up. They had such a huge lead in this second half, Jim, but the T side has not been kind to them.
Wings Up have not been kind to them. They've been under pressure. They've continually stood up. And the CT side is proving to be quite difficult to deal with here. So unless Martin gets caught out,
he will.
They have an opening here, OG, so this might not be over yet. They will have control of this B-bomb site as the smoke goes down. So they are still operating on what might be some last gasps.
Boost about to come up here. Gas, he's had a couple of big ones. 20 kills already, and he's looking for more. Flames down to 31. Eyes on the boost there, but the nade will take another. Great bowling out of land there. Man's a cricketer if I've ever seen one. Degster, nexa. They're deadly at the best of times. Tag comes through. It's finished off by Degster. And they have some time to play with, and they've got the 2 kills as well. Nexa down. It's Degster. It's all on his shoulders. He'll fall. And Wings Up take Inferno to kick off the series.
Now that might be a massive upset, but it is Wings Up map pick, so that's what they needed to keep this series going. I'm liking the prospect of maybe even map 3 should we need to go there, but Wings Up have got the first deed done. They've taken their map pick. OG, they're going to go back to the drawing board now, try and regroup after that, and see whether or not they can pick up some pieces, Mac.